please feel free to do so. The sign-up sheets are over there. Or you can do so after, so that can be recorded that you're here. I have the pleasure of introducing our second speaker today, Mr. Ron DeAngelp, who's here. He's worked in sports medicine for over 20 years as an athletic trainer, and is a fellow in applied functional science. He's a certified strength and conditioning coach with the NSCA, and a performance specialist with the NASM, and also a coach for the United States Weightlifting Federation. He's received BS in physical education from St. Bonaventure University, and certification in athletic training from the State University of New York at Cortland. Right now, he's the Director of Sports Performance at the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex, and previously he's served as the strength coach for the Toronto Raptors from 1998 to 2003. And now he's also an adjunct professor in the athletic training department at Duquesne University. So, Mr. Ron DeAngelp.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for inviting me. Also, I do have a master's degree from Central Florida. So today what we're going to do is what's called Myofacial sling training. I think Jeff some of you have been getting some education on it. So this comes from Tommy Myers. If you want to look him up, it's not my own creation. Some of it we've added to what he teaches. But we use this for recovery, and so when we talk about the myofascia, there's superficial myofascia, there's deep myofascia, there's lateral myofascia, and then there's actually some diagonal myofascia. So fascia is one big net that goes through your body, and so if you take like if you buy a sack of potatoes that's, in that netting, and you pull up the sack of potatoes, that's kind of what happens in the body. So if you pull it up, and then you'll see that netting kind of stretch. So there is a lot of, a lot to do with the myofascia. It's just another way of making sure that the body can move efficiently. That's really what it is. It's for efficiency of movement. Which is really the name of the game. So when we're not going to be sitting too long, because you guys are going to get up and you're going to do this whole thing. So it takes about half hour, 45 minutes. I've done this with a football team the day after a game, and it's really good recovery. And by Monday, they feel like 100%. So there's a way of getting at the myofascia and training the myofascia, and it's kind of relatively new. Some of it, I'm not really sure how, it seems a little bit out there, and it might be, but you know what? If it works, then great. It's just another tool in your toolbox. You're still going to do, the grunt work of squats, lunges, all those different things. This is just kind of an enhancer. Some people out there are saying, oh, you need to, train the myofascia. Maybe. There's still a lot of work out there to be done. But I think you'll find it very, very good. And I use it, actually, to treat different people who have issues. So one of the things that I do so I'm UPMC Sports Performance. And so one of the things that I do is I'm a movement specialist. So I look at people move and decide if they're moving the way they should be moving, if they've had injuries, kind of look at, okay, where are the weak links, and where in the body, what in the body is not allowing that person to move the way they should move. So the first thing you need to know is how does the body move? How does each joint move in 3D? And how should it move when you're doing certain movement patterns, whether it's sprinting or whatever. So we evaluate all those different things. So the myofascia, if you think about it as one big netting, if you get an adhesion, if you tug on your shirt, so tug on the left side of your shirt and pull it down and just kind of hold it to your body, and then try to move over here, you'll feel how there's a restriction with your right arm if you have a tug, if you have an adhesion on your left side. So you can get adhesions through the myofascia, and that can be limiting your motion. So if somebody has, rotator cuff tendonitis, well, you're not going to just treat the rotator cuff. You got to really see, okay, like a volleyball player. So when they go up and swing, well, are they limited? Where is the hitch? Where are they not able to move? So if you're pinned here and they have to go here, that's going to throw their mechanic off. And so you have to find out, okay, well, what's going on with it? Is it a myofascia? Is it an adhesion? And then how can I remove that adhesion and get that motion to move better? And you can do that with, a throwing person, sprinter, doesn't make a difference. So because the myofascia really starts right at the base of your toes, and it goes all the way up to the base of your neck. So you'll see that when we get started and do everything, you have to think about lengthening the myofascia as much as you can. And then we add breathing to it. And when you add breathing to it, that kicks it to the next level. So it's really cool stuff. But anyway, anybody have any questions so far? All right, so what we're going to do is, so think of this as a recovery tool, and think of it as also as a tool to kind of see where there might be adhesions in a glitch in the movement. And so when we're going through these movement patterns, you have to go super slow because the body really knows how to cheat. Okay, it really knows how to compensate. And so, but if you slow your movements down, you can catch. And this is really going to be kind of for each one of you, kind of a self-evaluation. So you can feel where you have kinks and where you can stop during the motion and work the kink out just through breathing and working the myofascia and freeing it up, and you'll see eventually you should feel like you can move a little bit better. Okay? All right, so we're going to work on the frontal myofascia, posterior myofascia, the lateral will kind of be in with each one of those, and then diagonal myofascia. So let's have everyone standing up, and I do need one person who I can kind of demo as I'm talking. So you're going to need a little bit of space, not too much, because we're not initially we're not going to be moving very much, except for you need about, I'd say, a circumference of 3 feet. So give yourself enough room so you have about 3 feet of space in between. All right, so I like to start with the posterior part of the myofascial training. So the first thing that you want to do is, so there's 3 different positions of your hands that get superficial, deep, and then lateral. Okay? So superficial, we're thinking posterior. You're going to have your hands here first. Okay? Then palms down second like that, facing, behind you. And then pinkies pointing straight ahead like so. Everybody see that? Okay. All right. So now we're going to, with each one, so as we do this, we're going to do 5 repetitions of everything that I'm going to show you so that you can feel what we're looking for. Okay, so let me run through it. You look at it. What's your name? Alex. Then I'll show you with Alex a little bit that we'll demo him 1 repetition, and then we'll all do it. Okay, so the first thing is, so you're here. Now, think about spine in particular, starting with the cervical spine, and you think about segment by segment, vertebrae by vertebrae. Okay, so when you start, you want to think eyebrow to nose, nose to mouth, mouth to chin, chin to chest, and then we'll go through thoracic, lumbar, and so on. Okay, so I'm going to start. So the first thing I want to do is, remember, I want to pull the sack up like that, so I'm tall. Now, from there, I'm going to give you a side view. Okay, so here I am, and I'm kind of pushing back because I'm trying to influence my posterior spine, everything posterior. So I'm here, just like that, Okay, now I got chin to chest. Now once I get chin to chest, now I'm going to be into my thoracic. As I am into my thoracic, I'm going to hollow out my chest. And I want to think segment by segment in my thoracic. And then I'm going to work into my lumbar. And then I'm going to go down as far as I can. When I get as far as I can, I'm then going to pull my toes up because I got to pull the slack out. And then I want to take a deep breath, a diaphragmatic breath. So I'm going to take a deep breath. Then release it and slowly come up segment by segment. Ooh, see, and I can tell right there for me, that's a spot for me. And if I feel a spot, I could stop there and just breathe into that spot a couple of times if I wanted to. Whoop, there's another segment. I can feel it. Each segment, oh, and you're going to feel like, wow, when you're as old as I am, you'll feel a lot more, probably. So, all right, so now, here we go, Alex. Okay, here we go. So, the thing about it is as you're thinking eyebrow to nose, nose to mouth, mouth to chin, chin to chest, you're going to actually push back and start to feel here. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Your hands are here. Good. Now, okay, so now we just did cervical. Now, as we go into thoracic, we're going to hollow out. And now you're going to push back in, and you want to feel each spinous process as you're going down. And you can even take a look. So if I'm looking at somebody, you can see how he's kind of flat here. So we're not getting the motion that we need here. So he's got a couple of sticky points there, and he might even feel it. Okay, good. Now look, lumbar. Now we're starting to get into thoracic lumbar. Look he's flattened right out. Woo, tight there. Okay, but keep going. So we would expect a little more curve there. Keep going as far as you can. Now, when you feel like you can't go any further, pull your toes up. Pull them up. Take a big, deep breath. Now, slow coming out, and then segment by segment coming up. And if lots of times I have a vibration gun, kind of a hypervolt, which is like awesome. And if I have somebody who has a spot, I'll have the gun with me, and I'll stop, and we'll do a hypervolt on the gun with that person, and it releases the adhesion. So keep coming, all the way back up, and then come all the way up and pull it up. Good. So that's how it is. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one then is your hands down by your side. We would do 5 of these. Then the second one is your hands down by your side. We'll get to that. Let's go through 5 of these. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, so pull the slack. Try to feel like you really are pulling tension in that myofascia. Okay, and here we go, and just think, here we go. Eyebrows to nose, nose to mouth, mouth to chin, chin to chest. Now get that chin right on your chest. Okay, now from there, hollow out your spine, push back into your thoracic spine. Slowly, see if you can feel each spinous process. Ooh, baby. Sorry, I give a lot of comments on what's going on in my body as I'm doing this, so you'll just have to kind of go with it. So right there, I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm into my lumbar. Keep it going. Try to go all the way down. Really try to push into that. See if you can feel the fascia now outside the lumbar, the whole spinal column. When you get all the way down, pull the toes up. That pulls the slack out. Okay, now take a big deep breath. And then that really kind of lights up everything. And then you got to come up very slowly. Think lumbar spinous processes first. And if you find a spot that's really sore, you could stop and just take a deep breath, a couple deep breaths, if you wanted to. Or you can just hit it on the way back down on the next one. Woo, baby. All right. How we doing? Everybody all right? Okay, so you should be self-assessing. Here we go. Round 2. Ready? Second one. Ready? Here we go. Tall. Here we go. Good. So Yeah, I'm feeling my cervical. Okay, now I'm hollowing out. Trying to feel my thoracic is really tight. But now, try to feel all of the myofascia kind of going across all of your back, and see if you can start to feel all of that fascia kind of stretching as you're going down. It's a little bit of work. All right, here we go. I'm at the bottom. Pull your toes up. Take the deep breath. Kind of hold on to it and come up slowly and release it slowly as you come out. Maybe we'll only do 3 reps. Let's just do 3 for now. Oh, baby. Okay, here we go. Ready? Round 3. Ready? Pull it up. Chin tall. Okay, here we go. Eyes to nose. Nose to mouth. Mouth to chin. Chin to chest. I like to close my eyes. That just helps me feel my body better. So hollowing out. Okay, as you hollow out, bring your shoulders around in front and kind of get in touch with all of that fascia. And go all the way down. And pull that, I call it pull the string. So you pull that string by pulling those toes up, pull the string, pull all the slack out of that fascia, and then breathe into that fascia. And that really kind of pushes into all of that fascia, stretches it the last little bit, release it slowly as you come up. Baby, wasn't that good? All right, now, palms. Fingers are down, palms are facing, behind you, and same thing, and we're going to do 3 of these. So same thing, it's just a little different. Oh, but let me just show you. Quick, so we're going to fast forward, right? So fast forward, keep your hands here. When you get to your ankles, so your hands should go down to your ankles, then pull your hands through like that, but not up here. Here, you're reaching. Then when you get to that point, then you pull your toes up. That will really light you up. And then you come back up, okay? All right, here we go, right? So everything is the same except when you get down to your ankles. So your hands are pointing, your fingers are pointing straight down. Everything's the same, chin tall. Here we go, ready? Just don't drop your head. Round it out. Keep it going. Think. Fingers are pointing straight towards your ankles first, right? When you get to your ankles, now start to reach through, and now you'll really feel it all the way, I do at least, in my calves. Reach beyond the ankles. Now pull your toes up. Okay, now take the deep breath. Isn't that wonderful? And then you're back up again. So that should have felt different than the first one. Did it? Did it feel different? Good. All right, here we go. Round 2. Ready? Same thing. Ready, go. It gets better as we go along. So I'm down to my ankles. Now I'm pulling through and kind of reaching to my heels all the way down. Pull the toes up. Take the deep breath. Come back up. Whew. All right, how we doing? Okay, here we go. Let's switch. I'm going to change, you just have to kind of just go with it. I know we did 2. So we're going to do palms out. Palms out, okay? This is more lateral fascia, okay? Everything is the same thing. But now, when you get to your ankles and you're pulling through, then you're going to pull your thumbs to the ceiling to pull the string, right? Okay, so here we go. Ready? Everything is the same. Going down. Hollow out the back. Oh, hello. All right, I'm at my ankles now. I'm kind of pulling my thumb through. Now I'm kind of pulling my thumb to the ceiling. Pull my toes up. Take the deep breath. Release it slowly, coming back up. Doesn't that feel good? All right. Now, we're going to take it to the next level. We're only going to do one of those. We'll come back. Typically, now, when I have somebody, I usually only do one repetition of these. I just thought maybe we'd do a couple, just so you guys got a feel for it. But, okay, now, right foot forward, toes pointing to the ceiling, opposite knee bent slightly. Everything's the same. We're back to here. But now the emphasis, you'll feel kind of just going through the right. So we got right foot forward, right? Okay, everything's the same. So here we go, ready? And we're tucking. Now you're a little bit of balance. Everything else is the same. Rolling it up. Oops, sorry. Oh yeah, hello, right? Okay, pull that up now. Pull that toe towards you. Woo, to the ceiling. Now take that deep breath. Isn't that wonderful? And slow on the way up. Yeah. All right, here we go. We'll just do one. Okay, now we'll do palms down. So same thing, palms down. When you get down to the bottom, you got to pull it through. That'll feel really magical. Here we go. Ready? And going all the way down. Round it out. Oh, well, that's about as far as I can go. I'm going to pull him through, pull the toe. Whoop, watch out. Take the deep breath. Come back up. All right. Still with me? I know. I said it was recovery, right? This doesn't look like recovery, but trust me, when you're done, you're going to feel like, wow, that feels good. All right, here we go. Now, palms are out. Pinkies are forward. Toe is up. Pull the slack out. Here we go. Cervical first. Thoracic. Lumbar. Hamstring. Thumbs to the ceiling. Pull the toe towards you. Take the deep breath. And come back up. Good. Switch. Left leg. Okay, so we're out. So left leg is out. Slight bend of the knee. You have the slight bend of the knee so your pelvis is parallel. That's what you're really doing. Okay, and we're back to crossing our arms. Okay, here we go. Ready? And going down. My balance sucks, basically. So I'm rounding. Pull the toe. Take the deep breath. Come back up. Okay. Fingers pointing straight down, palms behind you. Here we go. Get tall. Here we go. Roll it up. Round. Hollow out the chest. Get in through that. Good. Okay, pull the hands through. Ooh. Pull the toe. Deep breath. Coming back up. Palms out. Get tall. Here we go. Roll it up. Can't you tell, though, really, how you really just kind of, things are moving a little bit better? Maybe not. You will be. Okay. We're all the way down. Pull the thumbs through. Pull the toe. Take the deep breath. And we're back up. Well, I'm going to tell you that was the easy part. Now we got to do front. Front is like unbelievable. All right, now, with the front, kind of the same thing. So we're back to here. So we got cross. So the front means we're going backward. Okay? So we start here. This is position 1. This is position 2. And this is position 3. Okay? We'll do one of each. So, as you're doing it, the most important thing is that you don't feel like you're jamming your back. So, you need to do a posterior tilt like that. So you keep your back flat. So if you're crunching your back, then you're not doing that tilt, okay? Because the goal is to rotate the pelvis so that we really can feel the stretch through here when you get to that point. Okay, so watch me. So same thing, we're going to roll it up and we're going backwards. So I'm here, I'm going back. But now, as I get into my thoracic, think about a bar here, right? And you're like a high jump, and you're trying to arch over the bar, okay? So you can really get thoracic extension. That's what we're really looking for, all right? Then, when you get to lumbar, tilt your pelvis. No. Like that. Yeah, there you go, good. So when you get to lumbar, you're going to push your hips forward. Yeah, and then don't forget to slide your arms out. Yeah, there you go, baby. There. All right, when you get way back, you're going to shake because you're going to be weak. All right, it's normal. But then when you take the deep breath, it's good stuff. All right, here we go. Ready? So, here we go. Pull the slack. Here we go. Going back. All right, now, I'm getting to my thoracic, so I'm going to slide my hands out so I can get a better chest. So we're thinking chest right now, all right? Now I'm thinking abs. Now I'm tucking my tailbone. I'm pushing through my hips. Now I'm reaching way back as far as I can get. When I get there, I take the deep breath. And then come out of it. When you take the deep breath, it's unbelievable. So when you take that deep breath, we're really getting at that. This is really going to free up your diaphragm. Okay? All right, here we go. Ready? Arms are up. Okay, this one gets interesting. All right, so remember, here's where we really got to pull the slack out. So really reach to the sky, and now you will feel that fascia really lengthen. Can you feel it? Okay, so now we're still got to do the neck, cervical. Now, when we're doing chest, I'm going to open up my chest. See that? Like that, so I can get that chest going. All right, now I'm abs. Thinking abs, tucking my tailbone, pushing through my hips, going as far as I can. When I get there, pull your toes or your fingers way back. Take the deep breath. Come out of it. Isn't that good? Palms are out. Palms are out. All right, here we go. We got to reach for the sky. Reach for the sky, pull the slack out. All right, here we go. Cervical first, right? Okay, now when we get to the chest, open the chest, right? Open it. Good. Now think abs next. Tuck your tailbone. Go way back. When you far as you can, pull your pinkies way back. Take the deep breath. Come out of it. Woo. Now, if you thought that was good, wait till we do singles. All right, now, watch. This is important now. So when we do this one, first of all, we're going to have people falling all over the place. There's probably no doubt about it. Okay, so you need space. You need space. All right, so we're going to lunge forward. We're here, okay? So the leg that is back is the leg that we're shooting for. But we have to get deep into the lunge, and look, see where my knee is straight. Okay, then, this is where we start. Then I go back, like so. You got to tuck the tailbone again. See, like I said, you're going to lose your balance. Okay, so you get back here, you squeeze your glute, go back as far as you can. Then the magic is try to get your heel to the ground. That really lights you up here. Then try to breathe in deep. And then step back, okay? And then when we add the hands, really good. All right, here we go, ready? So we got to get into a deep lunge. So so everybody's on the same page. The right leg is going to, no, you have to step into it. You're going to step forward with the right leg. Here we go, ready? Step, okay? Neck, chest, abs, squeeze the left glute. Push the left heel to the ground. Take the deep breath. Oh, could you feel that hip flexor? And then come back. Nice. Wasn't that hip flexor was unbelievable, wasn't it? Good. All right, here we go. Now, you have to swing your arms into the position. So we're going to step with the right. Still stepping right. Step and swing. Like that. Okay, now, neck, chest, abs, left glute contraction, left heel pushing back, pull the fingers way back, take the deep breath, and come back. All right, here we go. Palms are out. Stepping forward with the right. Ready, step. Okay, neck, chest, abs, glute, heel, pinkies, breath. Come back. Good. All right. Now we're going to step with the left. So we're working on the right. Okay. Here we go. Arms are crossed. Stepping left. Go deep. Ready, go. Okay. Neck. Spread the hands apart so we get that chest. Think abs. Right glute squeeze. Right heel to the ground. Take the deep breath. Step back. Good. All right, we're going to swing into it. Ready? Step left, swing the arms. Hit it. Get deep. Okay, here we go. Neck, open the chest. Think ab. Right glute squeeze. Ooh. Right heel to the ground. Pull the fingers way back. Oh, take the deep breath. Come back. All right. Last one here. Palms are out. Swing into it. Stepping. Ready. Go. Oh. Here we go. Get there. Okay. I'm there now. Okay. Neck. Chest. Right glute. Right heel. Pull the fingers. Take a deep breath. Oh. Go back. All right. You would think that it's the same thing, but it's not. So now we have to, so we step forward, now we have to step back. Okay. So, target is still the same. We're going to step back with the left. So that means we're going to be, well, let's step back with the right. We'll step back with the right, so that means we're still going to hit that right. Okay, so here we go. We step back with the right. Everything's the same. Step back, though. Step back. Boom. All right. Chest, glute, heel. Take the deep breath. Come forward. Step back, lifting the arms. Ready? Step back. Lift neck, chest, abs, right glute, right heel, fingers, breath. Come forward. Palms are out. Ready? Go. Reach to the sky, neck, chest, abs, glute, heel, pinkies, breath. Come back on it. Okay, we got the left side. Stepping back left. Ready? Arms are crossed. Ready? Step back. Neck, chest, abs, glute, heel, breath. Come forward. Step back. Arms are going up. Ready? Step back. Hit it. Neck, chest, abs, glute, heel, fingers, breath. Come on. Last one. Last one. And we still got diagonal, so don't get too. Ready? Go. Neck, chest, glute, heels, pinkies, breath, coming back. All right, woo! All right, looking good. All right, now, we got diagonals. All right, we're going to do forward diagonals. All right, so, you're going to be kind of like in a star, all right? Your right foot is going to go to the 11 o'clock vector, all right? Kind of watch me first and then do it, and then we'll show it with Alex. So, right foot, 11 o'clock vector. Then I take my right hand, I come down, I come around the corner, I take the deep breath, and I come out. So, hold on. So we're doing the turn around. So we're doing the diagonal vectors. So if we're doing right hand, the diagonal is from the pinky across through here, all the way through here. So it's important that your left foot stays pointing straight ahead. So go ahead and move to your right. Good. All right, so now you're going down, around the corner, right here like that. Pull your fingers. Yep. Take the deep breath. Now it should be left hamstring. Yep. All the way around the corner, all the way down through here, and then like that. You take your deep breath. That's what we're working on. Okay? And then come back. Okay? Wasn't that wonderful? Okay, here we go. So, right foot, 11 o'clock vector. Left foot's pointing straight ahead. Bring the right hand down. Left hand goes to the ceiling. Bring your right hand around the corner. Really reach. Okay, keep the left knee straight. Take the deep breath. Come out. That was not so bad. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can pull your toes up to the ceiling to pull the cord. All right, let's try that one more time. Same thing. Let's see if you can do that. So at the end, when we're all the way down the bottom, you can pull your left toes up. Okay, here we go. Ready? Right. Keep your left foot pointing straight ahead. You're down, around the corner. Pull your toes up. Pull your fingers through. Take the deep breath. And then come back. Okay, so now we're going left to 1 o'clock. Left foot to 1 o'clock. Right foot stays straight. Here we go. Left to 1 o'clock. Left hand goes down, right hand is up to the ceiling. I bring it around the corner. Keep the right knee straight. Pull the toes up. Pull the left hand through. Take the deep breath. Come through. Whew. All right. Now, let's go. We're almost done. We're going to go diagonal back. Okay, so now, the diagonals backward have two parts to it. Well, we'll do the first part. So think of, we're going to, right leg moving to the 5 o'clock vector. So we're going to do a right posterior lunge onto the 5 o'clock vector, right? Hands are here, almost like the warrior pose, okay? You got to keep your hip forward. Rotate around the corner with your right hand. Push your hips. Take the deep breath. And then come back. So that one is through here. So we should feel, go ahead. So that is the front here coming across all the way through, like that and like that. And there's your diagonal. Okay? All right. You want to do that one more time? Or? All right, let's do that one more time. Here we go. We're going to the right. Right 5 o'clock, hit it, boom. Open it. Move your hips forward. Be deep in the line. Spread your hands apart. Pull your your fingers way back. Take the deep breath. Good. Come out. All right. We're going to 7 o'clock with the left. Okay, here we go. 7 o'clock. Stick it. Coming around the corner with the left hand. Right hips forward. Pull the fingers way back. Take the deep breath. Come out of it. Almost done. Almost done. All right. We're going to go back to the right. but we have to go the opposite way. So, go ahead. Go to your right. No, yeah, hit. It's good. Still, yeah, good. Okay, so you're there like that. Okay, so before we were here doing that diagonal. Now we're going to switch it, and we're going to do this diagonal. Okay, so it's actually the front leg coming around that way. Okay, is that right? No, wait. I'm sorry. This way. This way. That way. We're hitting the opposite diagonal. Okay? So we're going right with the leg, but going left with the arm. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Hit it with the right leg. Now go back with the left arm. Pull your hips through like that. Take the deep breath. There you go. And come back. Whew. All right, one more and then we're all done, I promise. All right, so we're going to go left, go back right. Here we go. Ready? Left, go deep. Go back with the right. Try to pull your hips forward. Pull the right hand back. Take the deep breath. And you're out. And you're back. And you're done. That was it. Give yourself a hand. Now, I would be surprised if you don't get a good night's sleep. Because this really kind of just opens everything up and relaxes everything. And if you're competing, an athlete or whatever, I would guess that you will feel better on Monday and actually be able to do whatever you did better on Monday. Okay? All right, so one plug for me, by the way. I need summer interns for performance. We do a lot of performance training at high schools and so on. We speed, agility, reactive agility, change of direction, all those kinds of things, strength training. So if you're looking for that kind of experience, and if you wanted to shadow me, you can also do that too. But anyway, we're looking for interns, and we need like 2 or 3 for the summer. It goes from June. Well, you can start earlier, but we need you from June, second week in June to the first week in August. So if you're interested, you can get my information from Jeff, and then because we're starting to take people. All right, good. All right, and if you're, I'll be sticking around. So if you want to talk to me later, you can. We good?
I think we're good. Just give me a hand, guys.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So